morning and welcome to Work It Wednesday. RG here live at RG Avenue, and we're excited to bring another project to life today with this amazing opportunity to work it into our schedule. And that's why we call it Work It Wednesday. But today I'm going to play with a little bit of a background stamp as well as some sentiments to be able to bring a fun, festive birthday card to life. Are you ready? Let's switch to our top view. So we've got a piece of cardstock here. This is Tangy Apple that I'm gonna fold in half. So I'm gonna just create my score line. And I did a little fun paper cutting to create my background a little bit more interesting. So I've got my card base as Tangy Apple. I have a layer of tangy gum, and I created the same exact layer in tangy orange, except for I cut it into lots of little pieces. So I basically cut the exact same shape, exact same size, and then I just cut it so that I have a variety of pieces. So I'm just going to use these two. It just creates a fun little pattern. And of course, if I wanted to create another one, I can use that on a different card as well. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere these down.
Patricia Wetzel says hello.
Hi, Patricia. Thanks for joining us today. Quick little project share with a little bit of paper piecing. I don't often give away the measurements and stuff because I feel like you guys are all pros and you guys kind of have your own ideas and inspiration. But sometimes I like to share when I do little tricks like this because I feel like it's something kind of cool to see happen. I also have a piece of 3x4 powdered sugar, which I'm gonna add as my card front. Now, I cut it a little bit smaller because of course I want the dynamics of the different colors in the background to pop. So I didn't do a regular layer, but I did a smaller layer so I get that contrast. Yesterday during my Facebook Live, I used my brand new circle marks and I love that set. I'm gonna use it again today for the background because this is gonna be a birthday card and I want it to be pretty celebratory. I'm gonna grab one of my clear blocks.
Christy and Linda Gorman say hello.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Christy. Thanks for joining us, guys, for this Work It Wednesday. I have a piece of foam at the bottom of this just to give me a little extra cushion. And I'm going to go ahead and start grabbing some color of ink. So I'm going to grab some of my Tangy Apple. And I'm just going to do 2 squares side by side. Then I'm going to grab some Tangy Orange and do the additional 2 squares. And I'm going to bring in some of that Tangy Gum just in some of the squares. I'm not trying to be too specific, just random ones. Okay, so you guys see me blending, and you always want to go light to dark. I'm going to spritz a little bit of water just to create a little bit more of a water merge. If you wanted, I do recommend, I'm going to get a dry brush and I'm just going to remove the squares. I don't want the square lines in my print. I just want color. And what I mean by square, I mean the felt pad in print. So I've got a cool background here that's got all the various different colors that we use. We've got the tangy orange, the tangy gum, the tangy apple, and they're all fused together for this really cool share. And I love the way they're just gonna pop here on my background. And look, it already looks like fun. It looks like a celebration. I'm going to wipe off my stamp real quick. All right, I'm going to grab my Stamparatus because I've pre-cut a circle out of powdered sugar, and I'm going to be using these sentiments from All Love. I love to be able to bring these different larger sentiments to life. I think that they create an amazing showcase for that special celebration, and I especially love this one because it's your day. I mean, what a big, big celebration. Now, if you wanted to, I'm actually going to go ahead and stamp this. I'm debating if I want to do it in, let me see. I may want to do this. I'm going to offset this a little bit. And I'm going to stamp it in Tangy Gum.
April Boy says hi. Linda
Hi,
Bowman
April.
says
Hi,
share to
Linda.
Facebook. C. Johnson says, good afternoon, Richard and team.
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us. I've got David with me in the studio because today's the first day of school. And, of course, Miss G's making sure that the little nuggets are, you know, have their schedule down set. So I love that. I love that it's your day. It's going to go right on top of here. I love the background. I love the layers. I haven't decided. I think I'm going to bring it down just a little bit lower. I don't want to hide my entire background. I think it's too cute. But I'm going to go ahead and do a second layer in black. I've been sharing with you lately how I'm doing some of my shadowing. And I'm just going to layer this right next to, I need to look here a little bit, sorry about that. I'm just layering right next to the original stamp. I just want to make sure I get it right. And I'm going to bring in that black taffy. And it's going to create a little bit of a highlight in that color. Check it out. Which is why I love the stamp feature of our stamps, right? There's so many different things that we can do. I love the merge of color. I love playing with my digifiles, but I love this. I love bringing creativity to life versus just always coloring. And I love playing with inks and mediums to make a card extra special. And I think that's what these tend to be. Check that out. So you've got that blur of color in the background, and then it's created a little bit of a 3D effect, which looks amazing. All right. So first things first, when in doubt, pop it out. We're going to pop this guy right out onto our card base.
April Boy says, our first day is tomorrow. Enjoying my last day off, watching you and catching up on card kits.
That is exciting. Some time off. A little catch up. All right, so we've added our layers, and then I'm gonna bring in my It's Your Day. Before I do that, I'm gonna punch a hole right off the side here, like that, because I'm gonna add some twine. Of course, I'm gonna add some twine. And I'm gonna pop this guy out. to position it. I'm going to strain out my twine. I'm going to bring this guy in. Just slide it through the back of that layer. And then I'm going to bring it out through that hole that we punched. I'm going to do this about 3 times. And then I'm going to create a knot, add some sequins. Once I've done it all 3 times, I will fasten my foam squares. Maybe offset it a little bit, make it a little cattywampus. And then just tighten my string here. Love the twine going through there. And then I'm going to bring in this twine through the hole on the other end so that it's all coming out of that hole punched. I'm going to create a knot. Bring in some sequins. And then a double knot to hold my sequins in place. And lastly, a bow. Just adds so much magic. I'll trim off the ends of my sequins and my twine. And I love it. It's like a little tassel for your card. I'm going to bring in a little bit of the media mixer. And I'm going to use both Tangy Apple and Tangy Gum as my splatters. Just adds a little extra pop, makes it a little bit more celebratory again, more like confetti is being poured on the card. And we're going to go ahead and add that Tangy Apple. And we're going to finish it off with some of that Tangy Gum. Again, it just screams party and celebration, and it makes a pretty darn fun project. So super quick and easy. I love the layers. I love the background. I think it's a great way to showcase a birthday celebration, and it really is very artful because we've got all the colors and all the blending and that 3D layered effect with the inks that match, of course, perfectly with our cardstock, and it just makes amazing happen. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this fun, quick and easy Work It Wednesday project. I can't wait to see what you come up with next with this little bit of an inspiration. Remember, if you like these videos, subscribe to our channel and share it so that we can continue to grow our creative community. Guys, thanks again for joining us. Remember to continue to create and capture so that we can bring hope to those around us. See you next Wednesday. Adios.